Welcome to the Fish Tank Season 2 recap, Day 19, with me, Big Thinker. At 4:14 p.m., Jet starts a new activity called King of the House. The fish wearing the wig gets to be the king, and the other fish must follow their commands. While TJ is king, he orders Jimmy to be a noble steed for his queen, Trish. At 6:32 p.m., the judge enacts the cell challenge in B1. The rules are, points are awarded for mini challenges. No explanation is given as to what the points actually do. No one can leave the cell without being disqualified. Losers are confined to B3 until the challenge is over. Contestants can only use a garbage can for going to the bathroom. The winner of the cell challenge is the last person remaining, and they win a prize of $10,000. Wow! At 7:42 p.m., the fish are made to debate Israel and Hamas. Taylor, Jimmy, and TJ, who is now referred to as Thomas, and sometimes as Toby, win defending Hamas. Then they are made to switch sides, and Taylor, Thomas, and Jimmy win defending Israel, with Jimmy being declared MVP. At 8:36 p.m., the fish enjoy some McDonald's. At 9:07 p.m., the Sandcastle Challenge takes place. Jimmy gets 2 points and Taylor gets 1 point. At 9:25 p.m., the Impersonate Jimmy Challenge has commenced. Shinji does a particularly good job.
Damn! Fuck you, Gold Clown. Fuck you, Kraken. I don't fuck the dogs. Dogs fucks me. I love Kingdom Hearts too. I hate Kingdom Hearts 3. It sucks. I don't like the Monsters Inc. first. Fuck Gold Clown. Anymore. I jerk off with a bunch of hentais. I like Nagatoro. That's why I want to go to Okinawa in Japan. And I have a bunch of kicks in Japan.
At 9:42 p.m., the Swamp Ninja obstacle course has commenced. Shinji is the only one to make it all the way. At 10:10 p.m., the Trauma Dump Challenge has commenced, and the temperature has been raised to around 90 degrees Fahrenheit. Taylor gets 3 points, Trisha gets 2 points, and Jimmy isn't allowed to compete but is awarded 1 point automatically as he has been trauma dumping the entire show.
And then I would get in fights with my father a lot. He was very verbally and physically abusive. I remember I would try to explore with outfits and clothes, and my dad would call me a slut and a whore, even though I really didn't do anything. And so I struggled a lot with body image, and so I tried to find comfort in guys, and that never went well for me. So I met this one dude in high school, and he treated me like shit, but I wanted validation, and I ended up getting pulled out of school because of him, and I was homeschooled for maybe 2-3 years, and it was the worst time of my life because they also took away my phone, so I had no contact with the outside world or whatever, and I had no friends, and I still tried to be with this dude, and it was really terrible, and I would do a lot of drugs, and I ended up getting married to this dude once I turned 18, 19, and he ended up going to the military, and I moved with him, and that was during COVID time, so we were stuck in a house together, and he also had his friends over and lived with us, and we would do tons of acid, and he didn't give a fuck about me, and I tried to make things work in the marriage, and that shit didn't work, and all his friends didn't give a fuck about him, but they also wanted to get with me. It was a really terrible time because I also didn't have a job because my husband at the time didn't want me to, so I was just stuck in the house, and we would do hella drugs.
For my family, please stop listening. And this will explain a lot. So when I was 13, an older girl that was my only friend at the time, manipulated me into thinking I was lesbian. She was very emotionally abusive to me. She would cut my name into herself and show it to me as proof, and not let me have any friends, and forced me to text her every second of every day, and was extremely controlling of me, and it lasted for about 2 years. She put me through a lot of emotional shit. I really have a lot of rage for her to this day. It has always stuck with me and has led me to have a lot of the problems that lead into now. She kind of got me into like cutting myself. Like I would cut myself to feel better, and she would like get mad at me if I did it, but rubbed it in my face if she did it. She would hit me. She would like try to do things with me, and I'd tell her no. She was just extremely emotionally manipulative towards me, and I didn't know any better because I was so much younger and confused. Once everything happened where I finally left her, I had to leave her through text because I had no other way to. And to this day, I still have a lot of hate for that, obviously. When I finally broke it up with her, it felt like I had literally nothing, and I felt extremely alone. And everybody thought I was gay, so nobody tried to be with me or like comfort me in any kind of way. And like the one friend that we did have, she like turned her against me too. And I was pretty much alone, and I had to fend for myself for a long time. And there were many times where she would like cut words into herself, not just my name, but like would cut words like second choice into herself and send it to me to rub it in my face, that I like saying as if I don't choose her over other, like stupid shit like that.
At 1:22 p.m., Goldstriker makes Dunye leave the room. Then Goldstriker takes a tinkle in the closet garbage can toilet. Then he allows Dunye back in the room. At 10:32 p.m., the hot pepper challenge is commenced. Whoever can eat the most hot peppers wins. And meanwhile, Jimmy is the first person to defecate in the bathroom closet garbage can toilet. Taylor eventually vomits, and TJ wins the challenge. At 11:13 p.m., the Fish Play production says, and must do everything that TTS tells them to do, including making a human centipede and reenacting a certain famous arrest. At 11:34 p.m., the Zip Challenge has commenced, and Taylor is puking again. I gotta get a sip of that zip! At 11:41 p.m., this is happening.
You are so flexible right now.
Keep going, Jimmy. Step up.
Wow. Wow.
Here we go.
You are really bending it back. You are almost breaking your back.
I think Jimmy's the one here.
Wait, look, I'm doing it too.
Yeah.
At 11:47 p.m., Josie makes an appearance and tells everyone she'd appreciate it if they didn't mess up her cake.
My cake.
Toby Thomas,
We
Thomas,
don't
be a
have any
man
more
and cut
room
your
on the
hair.
fridge.
You're the one who can
So I
just win it
store it up
easy.
here,
Do it, brother, man up.
but do not let anything happen to it.
Do you want us to put it in the
What happens if
shelf or
something
something?
gets fucked with?
Can we move it at all?
Just don't let anything happen to it.
Okay.
Yes, Josie. Yeah, put it in
I would
there.
appreciate if it was on the floor, though. I don't want it in that closet, because that's disgusting.
Yes.
At 12:31 a.m., Shinji takes the W for the fake boner challenge. At 1:22 a.m., Jimmy demands testimony from Ghislaine Maxwell.
Give us the customers, Ghislaine.
Throw a curve like
Car batteries can make anyone tall.
At 1:25 a.m., the egg eating challenge commences, and Taylor is the winner. At 2:14 a.m., Jet punishes the fish for messing with the cake.
Why did you do that?
They thought there was a doll in there.
We saw a bulge in it and looked like a Barbie face.
Well, I can't eat that now.
Josie, are you like serious?
Do you want like a corner on?
Don't you guys know that you just broke a girl's heart?
No, for real.
I mean, she told you don't touch the cake, and then you think there's a doll in the cake, or like... It's just retarded. Anyways,
Intuition.
one of you is losing 5 points, and one of you is losing 3. We're about to figure out which one's which. So, stand right there, Taylor.
They are literally setting up a torture chair in the basement as you idiots speculate consequences will never be the same.
Then you stand right there.
They're calling the cyber police.
Okay. Look at the camera. Josie's
sorry.
watching. I'm gonna need each of you to apologize to Josie, and she's gonna pick who loses 3 points.
Don't smile when you say it.
I'm sorry, Josie. I'm sorry. I just.
It's her birthday.
I'm
Oh
sorry. I
my God.
didn't know it was your birthday. I was told. I just wanted to take initiative. I thought there.
At 4:35 a.m., the attic cam is temporarily replaced with a new camera angle for the cell challenge. and the fish are challenged with racing to the hamster water.
Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, first one to drink from the rabbit thing gets a point.
What? It was Jimmy.
It was both.
At 5:39 a.m., the fish are left to pass out, and the cell challenge continues into the next day, with the fish board looking like this. Again, it was never explained what the points are actually for. Oh yeah, they also cut off all of Thomas's hair. That was pretty funny. And that's it. This has been Big Thinker. Check out Fishtank.Live to tune in live, and subscribe to their official FishtankX.com page and YouTube channel to make sure you don't miss a moment.
Fly me to the